Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my little class tutorial. My subject, as you can see, was getting sharp images out of your camera. This is something that will be very beneficial to you. It was very beneficial to me because I'm very new to the DSLR world, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's not going to look good. So my first pictures with the DSLR camera, this is just a couple of examples of pictures that I took when I first got the thing. It was my little brother's birthday party. They're not horrible, but a lot of them there's overexposure, there's a lot of blurriness, there's underexposure. I have to thank YouTube for everything that I've really learned from DSLR. No offense to the teacher. I love you, man. But YouTube has been my go-to for all of my tips for finding the information that I am going to use in this tutorial. And I specifically want to give a shout out to EMIP Photography. They're a channel that I ran across when I was looking for tips that I could relate to this class, and he spelled it out in 7 easy steps. Step number 1 is a tripod. It's pretty easy, self-explanatory. You won't always have a tripod with you. They will always keep a sharper image than if you were just freehanding it. But when you don't have a tripod, then number 2 is going to be to tuck in your elbow, and it will help, as I'm going to describe, or I'm going to demonstrate right here in this little video, showing you, doing a little bit of a chicken dance to show you how I'm just nudging the elbows in to my side, and it holds the camera much steadier than when your hands are just kind of free flowing. Number 3 is I put together a little graph. Shutter speed must be equal or greater than your focal length. It's a little bit of math. I know. I don't know how great y'all are at math. I'm horrible at it. So it's something I need to try to remember. But it's a great rule of thumb. For example, the first one, 55 millimeter lens. You should have a 1/50th shutter speed for the Nikon users. I guess it's a 50 shutter speed for the Canon users. I believe I use Nikon, so this is what I went with. And you just keep that consistent pattern all the way down. Number 4, excuse me, be sure your subject is well lit. We all understand how hard it is to take a darkly lit picture and try to enhance it. It comes out grainy. You can always make a brighter subject darker if you need to, but you can't make a darker subject lighter. So make sure your subject is well lit. Whatever you're taking a picture of will come out more crisp, more clean, more in focus. Number 5 is don't move the camera when pressing the button. That's something that I had a problem with at first. You want to keep your camera steady, and when you're pushing the button, it can tend to nudge the camera up and down a little bit. You can see the difference between those two pictures. There's a little bit of motion blur. I'm going to just demonstrate it here. See, I'm pushing the button, and it's nudging. Stop doing that. That's not right. Not right at all. You want to push it just ever so slightly. It's an easy button to push. You shouldn't have that much of a problem with it. It should stay steady just fine. So number 6 is the focus point. It's something my camera has. I'm sure it's something that all of your cameras have. And it's something I enjoy because not all your pictures, not all the subjects are going to be in the center of your photo. Sometimes they're going to be off to the left or to the right. Most of my pictures are. I don't care for center pictures. It's not pleasing to the eye. Last but not least is the sweet spot in the lens. Every camera is different. Every lens is different. Your sweet spot is not always going to be with your lens extended all the way out or extended all the way in. It's usually going to be somewhere in the middle before you'll get your crisp and clean shot. That was my full presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope that you learned something from it because I sure did. And I hope that this assignment passes. Have a good day.